Thank you for the like. I'm finally getting my horse. I'm not gonna be a meme anymore. I'm always gonna be a meme. I play a Paladin, but I'm gonna be less of a meme. At least a fast meme. Run Club 24. I have everything. What the yeah.
The Alliance.
I think I have everything, right? So... Oh yeah, it's right here. It's right on Holy Work. Such a dumbass. I'm gonna sell this, I'm gonna sell this, I'm gonna work on that. Let's grab my parrot to... You know, I always thought that the people who had pets were somehow weird, and just to have virtual pets is something strange, but... I bought a parrot from a sketchy dwarf around here. Sort of like this one. Now I have a parrot. Look at this. Green-winged macaw. Can I name it? I should be able to name it. Green-winged macaw. I should be able to name it, shouldn't I? Okay, let's just let the parrot breathe some fresh air. I don't think my parrot can go into the Cathedral of Light, so I'm just gonna have to come outside with my horse. I never thought I was gonna have a pet in a game. Like, I thought this was the stupidest thing, but I don't know, it kinda grew on me. Like, I like the parrot, I saved him. God damn it, get in your fucking cage to the parrot. And, you know, the dwarf said that... Oh, greetings, priest, I guess. The dwarf said that I was doing something good for the environment or something like that. Okay, I get it that I gotta attune the horse to the spirit world, but why did I go and do those exorcisms? So if I go here, exorcism the spirit torment, the torment terror. Oh, because I just gotta help, right? So I have to do sacrifice, emphasis, judgment, and emphasis on sacrifice. So that you will know you're the sense and find areas, look for green areas. You have passed sufficient judgment on the spirits there. You will be ready to proceed. So it's about doing good, right? It's just only to prove to this guy with his 90s haircut that it's all good, that I'm a good paladin, I'm helping, dude. You have no idea what I've gone through with raiding and shit. Okay, so... Well done, Bellicus. Surrender the judgment of the light, and those that dwell in darkness is a task we must approach with beam and seal. I don't know what these words mean. You have done just that with your sacrifice in Ironforge and your judgments of the spirits in Terradale. Your next steps will call on both sacrifice and judgment again. As you now strive to reclaim the spirit of fallen charger, who now serves a dead knight known as Dark River. Oh, so the whole Dead Knight thing is like already in the lore, because I've heard a lot about Dead Knights, but I even made a video about it. I kinda know the lore, but I don't really like... I'm too deep into the lore. Like, I know where it comes from, the whole thing about the Revenants, but I know I don't know the specific lore in World of Warcraft. In any case, a Panda Dead Knight is just idiotic. Auction house. Oh, look at these lions. I've never seen these lions before. That's so interesting. This game is so full of details. I love it. Like, why are you naked? Let's see the way around. This is one of the things that I was thinking about. Like, I've seen some videos of people getting the Squelcherar, they take it with such epicness. Like, they put music in the background, and they, you know, it reminds me. I remember when I was in high school, I took a course on art history and narratives and all of this. I love the whole thing, right? This is why I'm doing a bit of this thing that I'm doing. And I think this is one of the reasons this game is such a success, because it gives you that bit of epicness that people wanted so bad in the ancient epic narrative, like the Iliad and the Odyssey, and some of the Greek stories, right? So all of that is lost. We have no mythology, we have no religion, we have nothing important. It's just about waking up, going to work, and then doing that for 40 years or 50 or 60 and then dying. That's human life today. There's no narrative, there's nothing, there's no religion, no anything. And this stupid game gives you a glimpse of that. It just totally makes you get involved into the whole ambience, into the whole narrative. It's a world with, you know, I talked about this in the Elder Scrolls narratives, where they put a world of fantasy and everything. It's not as developed in WoW, but there are some very themes, the light, the void, and everything like that, right? So it's quite interesting that the game allows you to delve into these things that we totally lack in the real world, and I think this is why people spend 8 hours per day playing this game. It has to do with that. This is exactly what I needed. You're quite a resourceful paladin, aren't you? Alright then, let's get this paladin finished up for you. Well, you know, it's been 5 months since I talked to you, and I was about to quit the game. Now, ooh, brother. Want to sell first compendium. I'm just interested to see how much are they selling it for. Ooh, follow me, good paladin. I have your button down faster than I could down a dwarven stout. Stout. God damn it, you drunkard. This is why you have no stairs in Ironforge. She's falling down because you're always drunk, and also you cannot jump, so I have my barrel with me. Assembles the runecloth herbs and holy water to the body. Why is it always gnomes having the best weapons and the best daggers and the best mounts? It's always a gnome. I realized that. I think there's a very interesting psychological context going on there. It's a person who wants to play as a gnome because they see themselves as gnomes, as these small, little, fragile things who overcome everything and achieve great. Look at this. Gnomes. And achieve something bigger than their little selves that they perceive themselves as. So in the game, they get everything because they see themselves as these little gnomes. It's the whole Frodo story. This is a part of the narratives as well. I mean, I'm not a fan of it, of course, because I think they're just ridiculous, but it would be quite an interesting thing to realize. Oh man, I want this horse. Look at them, they're teasing me. They're teasing me right now. I have, you know, your sergeant. I think I saw he was a sergeant or something. I'm a knight captain, and this is a good horse for the battles that I've been through. Okay, well, this body would be a fine addition to any normal steed. We are not dealing with such a mundane beast like the warriors' horses. So this is why you go. So, you know, this is okay. So let me read it. In Dire Maul is such a spirit, the Ancient Equine Spirit. It is currently held by corrupt Trent, Tendris Warpwood. Pass judgment upon this foul beast, Bellicus. Know this, freedom alone is not enough. Okay? You must suit the spirit before receiving its blessing. It's quite interesting because, you know, in the guise it's just like, oh, you go and kill this tree and that's it, you get it. Good for you. I was like, come on, dude, like, have some creativity. They're telling you about the equine spirit. And of course it's in Dire Maul, because Dire Maul is a nature sort of dungeon, right? Everything related to nature is in Dire Maul. So it's quite interesting that you need to get a blessing. It's not about... So this is what I'm doing right now, right? I'm getting a blessing from an equine spirit. Okay, Ancient Equine Spirit. Your barding needs a special form of blessing, one from an appropriate spirit. You see, this is the thing about Paladins. We are free thinkers. You know, we acknowledge that there are nature spirits around us. And this is the whole thing that I was saying about being involved in a world with mythologies, with narratives, with... You totally understand. There's a nature spirit. And so yeah, you need the blessing from an appropriate spirit in Dire Maul. In Dire Maul is such a spirit, the Ancient Equine Spirit. It is currently held by corrupt Trent, Tender's Workwood. Pass judgment upon this foul beast. Pass judgment, I like that. So this is my judgment build. I have 5 judgment, 2 readout. And I keep, you know, getting like spell damage, and you know my trinkets, spell damage. So I am definitely down to pass judgment on these things. So yeah, you watch the videos on YouTube and they're just like, oh yeah, you kill this tree and that's it. It's like, no dude, fucking, you need a blessing from the equine spirit. And you know, the thing is that people just think about this and it's just fucking stupid, it's just imagination land, so you have no idea what a spirit is. I am very sure there's an actual equine spirit, like in real life. So you go back to the theory of forms of Plato, where he said there's gotta be somewhere where there's a perfect tree. Or a perfect mountain, a perfect waterfall, a perfect eagle. And everything else in your world comes from that idea of a perfect something. If you think about everything is made upon with particles, with essential bits of information that create reality. What makes these forms? We don't know yet. This is what quantum physics is trying to find out, right? So the idea from Plato was that this is called the theory of forms. It was that there's a perfect something somewhere, and everything else, like all the trees come from that perfect tree that was thought somewhere. So this idea that we have about spirits, about an equine spirit or something like that, of course, the spirit should be the base, the mold for every other spirit, and I need its blessing, right? So it's just a very abstract concept, but it is what it is, and this is this is part of the research that I've been doing, and I just find it amazing that it's straight in our noses, it's in our narratives, it's in everywhere, and the way that the game just totally gets you to go and get a fucking blessing from this spirit so you can ride an epic mount. It's just pretty goddamn epic, right? So yeah, no, I'm not going to Dire Maul and kill a tree. No. There's a corrupted tree spirit holding an equine spirit, and I have to free the spirit. I have to pass judgment upon this corrupted tree and free the spirit so I get its blessing and I can ride like a champion. It's not killing a tree and then getting your horse and then it's Ancient Equine Spirit. God damn it, have some fucking creativity, will you?